Alrighty, and just like that, we're live. What's good, y'all? It's your boy AJ coming back at y'all with the One Piece chapter review. Reviewing this week chapter 1023. A little late. I missed my review slash reaction last week because school just started and I'm working and it was just a lot. I'm still getting acclimated into my schedule, so that's why I didn't have anything upload last week. And I wasn't gonna do anything this week because I was really tired because I actually just got the little second my second vaccine shot, so that shit had me with the chills this morning. I didn't feel like doing anything. That's why this is coming late. I already read the chapter, hence is why this is review, not a live reaction. I wish I would have reacted to this live reaction to this chapter though, because this chapter is for show some heat. That being said, let's just get right into it. So of course the chapter started off, and this is how I knew the chapter was gonna be good. When I seen the freaking color spread for this week, and as far as I know, there's supposed to be a 4-part. This is supposed to be a 4-part color spread, so there's gonna be more of the stuff to it, or 3-part or something like that. So I remember people were saying that One Piece isn't gonna go on break for a minute, but this page or this what's going on in this panel is crazy. Like you got Law, you got Corazon, you got Katakuri, Kaido, Big Mom, Odin, Yamato. There's just a lot going on. Kuma, they got all the warlords. So wait a minute, hold up. It damn near looks like, I don't know. I can't really tell what's going on. I don't know if it's the warlords versus Big Mom and Kaido or what. I can't tell. But that being said, let's talk about the damn chapter. That's what we're here for. This chapter starts off where last chapter ended, which was Zoro and Sanji versus King and Queen. Now, last chapter, we found out that King's people come from the top of the Grand Line. And we got a little bit more in this chapter with some dialogue with Marco, as Marco was thinking back of a conversation he had with Whitebeard. And I'm about to read it verbatim what it says. And this is scanned, so this isn't the official. So we'll see what it looks like on Sunday when the official drops. But I'm talking about the distant past, says Whitebeard. Back then, the god to land was up there. So that's a lot. I mean, that's only one panel, but that just says a lot in the sense of lore of One Piece. So I know the main theories that most people could think of is that King's race predated the Celestial Dragons, and they were the original people up there. And I know that they're God's people. Is that what that's saying? That's kind of crazy. And how does that relate to like the Skypians? Or is that why they have wings? I'm thinking about this as I go along. That might be why they have wings. They're so high up there, they develop wings, like almost like Skypians. But that's that part. Unlock my door, it's a lot going on. And then, it's more fighting and everything going on, the casual stuff. Queen starts gassing up the calamities, talking. King doesn't talk much. He's kind of a mute, but so Queen's doing most of the talking in this chapter, and they're all going at it. It's a fight-heavy chapter, which I can't complain. But then we get to the other interesting part. First off, back to King. His sword has like indents in it to catch other blades and then catch other other swordsmen swords, if I could talk, and basically remove it from him. So he's not a traditional swordsman in a sense, and he takes pride in it. He doesn't care. Zoro and Sanji it's dope to see those two going at it too, helping each other out and everything. I don't know if we've ever seen them really tag team. Of course you got in what was that art called? Long Green Longland, where they was going at it, but that wasn't serious. This is like a serious moment. I can't recall them actually ever working together in like a serious little moment, except when Luffy and Sabaody when they fought the pacifist. That's it. But even still, that wasn't Zoro and Sanji. Now, Queen then goes into acknowledging Sanji and his lineage and how basically Queen knows how Judge enhance the kids. Now, that's when Sanji, and this is very interesting chapter. This low-key might be the most interesting thing. Sanji tells Queen that I'm a regular human, and his flames basically just come from his burning passion. That's when King looks at him. Now, I don't know if this is saying that Sanji's a descendant of that race, but he definitely caught King's attention in that moment. Like, definitely to the point where Zoro had to say, "Don't get distracted, you black mummy." That's kind of crazy. Now, we do know, and I think Sanji was there for that, but Judge had ships that were able to climb over the red line. Now, I don't know how that affected Sanji, if that affected Sanji, because I'm pretty sure Sanji was there, but that's how we seen all that. That's how we know about it. That's how Sanji ended up in the South Blue. But for the most part, that's what happened there. Hold up. Hey, bro, I'm recording, bro. Hey, man. But yeah, so that was that part of the whole situation. Now, from there, man, my bad. Sorry about that. From there, just more fight. Like I said, it's a fight heavy chapter. I'm just trying to get through the stuff. I mean, this stuff is crazy. Oh, that's what it was. Duh. Fucking, that shit threw me all off. Sorry about that. But Zoro lineage ties to Ryuma and the previous Daimyo and Wano has come up. Now, we knew about this, unfortunately, because of SBSs, I think, or Viv cards or something like that we had hints. Oh, they hinted at this a long time ago. So this wasn't really that big of a reveal. But basically, Zoro is somehow a descendant, or seems to be a descendant of Ryuma, which is pretty much explains why. That's Hero Girl explaining that why he didn't have a problem with Zoro having Emma, and especially because Zoro also returned back with what's she called? Ryuma's sword. I can't think of the name of it. Now from there we go to Jack versus Inuyasha, which is funny as hell because they're going at it, and Inuyasha throws Jack like he did originally, like back when he did in Zou. So that was like funny. And then it's it's reliving Zou a little bit through a flashback, and Inuyasha and them being tortured, and Jack talking this shit. I still love Jack. Jack is probably my favorite Calamity. Just because I like King's design, I like his concept right now, but we haven't seen enough of the guy. He doesn't get a lot of dialogue either. So it's kind of like Jack is definitely my favorite Calamity. Queen is Queen is my least favorite. I can say that. But basically, Inuyasha then goes Sulong against Jack. So he's fighting Jack and Sulong. Now keep in mind, Jack still hasn't won hybrid. So Jack's probably going to do that. Wonder what that's going to look like. Based on Queens, I don't think it's gonna look that bad. I think it's gonna look better than Queens. I don't even think Queens look that bad, personally speaking. But yeah, and then from there, after Inuyasha scene, it goes into what's it called? Nekomamushi fighting Perospero, and the flashback. We get a flashback to Pedro. Basically trying to avenge Pedro. Now it's always the joke that Pedro killed himself, which he did. Like Perospero was like, I had nothing to do with that, but it's just hilarious to see this. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit as much because Pedro's death was just so fast and sudden, and we didn't really get a chance to truly know him. So it kind of feels like, okay, like this is happening, but it's nothing crazy. We get back, and then from there we go back to the ninjas fighting Raizo and the leader of the Oniwa Banshu. Basically, from there they're talking about they kind of hint at the Dawn, stuff we've heard in One Piece forever. So there's not a lot going on there. Now, after that segment of the chapters where things get really interesting, or get back interesting, which is the last page of the chapter, which is Momonosuke dragon reveal. And let me say, I'm not even gonna hold you. Momonosuke's dragon reveal design low-key looks better than Kaido's. Like, no bullshit. Like, I don't know if it's as big. I mean, it said he looked exactly like Oden, which means he's a big guy, and Oden's big. Now, Oden's not quite as big as Kaido, but Oden's big. So when he goes into that zone form, it looks pretty big. I just don't know how. But just looking at the comparison of it and Luffy, I feel like Kaido's bigger, but it don't make a point. Oh, Momo's looking dope. He's ready to take Luffy up there, which means we're seeing the finish line is in sight. Luffy's about to have his little final clash last fight with Kaido. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if he's going to solo him. I don't know if Momo's going to help. I mean, I would hope Momo doesn't just, his role isn't just to fly, even though he does have to stop the island, which looks like he's going to stop the fucking island, especially if Kaido is going to be preoccupied with Luffy. It's just crazy. It's still kind of crazy that Kaido's doing all that, was fighting and everything, and still holding that island up. But yeah, y'all, that's the chapter. I wasn't gonna make a video for this chapter because I feel like I was late. I'm like, this chapter is too hype not to talk about it. If I had to rate it, I'd give it like 8.5, maybe even a 9. Not like 8.5. Like, we got lore, we got good action, we get comedy. We don't even need comedy. Like right here, I'm cool with that. And we got the Momonosuke review. Yeah, this was a dope One Piece chapter, bro. And this one of those chapters that are even better in anime format because you can appreciate the lore and the actual fighting a little bit better, just seeing it. But yeah, y'all. So I'm gonna hurry up and get up out of here. I got some stuff to do. Let me know what y'all think about the chapter down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy AJ. I'm about, y'all.